to be in Miami a lot, and I saw this was a trend over there. I saw that nobody in Guyana was doing it at the time. I thought that it would have been like a perfect something to implement to Guyana. When I first approached several people and I told them what I wanted to do, everybody was like, no, I don't think it's going to make it in Guyana because nobody would want you to touch their face, and it's semi-permanent, so, and it's like a tattoo and it's painful. So they had all these negative comments to say, which kind of like broke me down. And, I was like, is it really going to work? But then my best friend who lives in Miami was like, don't listen to people. Come, you can stay by me, you can study. And when you come back, just start small and see where it goes. And I studied there. And then when I came back, I practiced on my family, my mom, my sister. They were my biggest supporters. I created social media to advertise some of the work that I was doing. I had friends, I told them, come, let me try this half price, see if you like it, give me your feedback. Like, because I worked at Qualifon and Teleperformance, like my customer service was always there. So I was really good interacting with people and getting them to try it. And that's where it all started, like about 5 to 6 years ago. My name is Sarah Arjune, and the name of my business is the Lash Browtique Guyana. I started off just doing microblading and lashes, and from there I saw that okay, I can add other services. So I continually went to Miami and got certified in doing other things. Then lip blushing became famous. Then a lot of people were asking me to do other stuff. So I decided that, hey, maybe I can bring in more services and offer a wide range of services to the clients. Like my sign says, I love making a woman feel good about herself. That's when she's really the most beautiful. When I'm finished with the service and I see the results and their face light up, and they're like, wow, I feel so beautiful. Especially when I do the lashes, it really enhances their look. The lash extension service that I offer is basically me installing individual hairs, individual lashes to each one of the client's lash, giving them a more defined look to their eyes. Either they're different shapes or different styles that they usually go for. If it's a cat eye, a doll eye, open eye, it depends. Everybody has a different look that they're going for. So I would give them, basically they would tell me what they're looking for and I would give them what they want. When I do lash extensions for women, they love the natural look of it and the way it makes them feel. When they get up in the morning, it's easier for them to get ready. When they do the microblading and the lashes and the lip, usually what takes them an hour or half an hour to get ready, they simply just get up, and it takes less time for them to get ready to go to work or to go about doing their daily. The lash extensions that I do, they would usually come for a refill every 2 weeks. If they don't come for a refill, it generally lasts them 6 to 8 weeks. And so it's actually beneficial to them. They don't have to put on the strip lash every single day and take it off every single day. I have a wide range of services that I offer to my clients. mostly in the permanent makeup line, where I do microblading, eyeliner, hair microblading, lip blushing, and I do lash extensions. I do the brow tinting and mapping. I do lash lifts and tints. I want to start doing um, scar camouflage, where I would cover the client's scars if they have stretch marks or any other um, scars around their body. Customers continue to come back to me because of the way I treat them. My customer service is A1. I try to treat them as their family. So when they come, I try to make them feel comfortable. I tell them, ask 100 questions if you want. I don't mind explaining into details, like what is it that they, if they have any questions about the microblading or the lip. So I usually do free consultations with them. So like if they're nervous about something like semi-permanent makeup, they know it would last a long time. So they would come and they would ask a bunch of questions, and they don't have to do it right away. I normally sit down and answer all the questions until they're comfortable, and then we usually would schedule an appointment for them to come in to have it done. The struggles that I mainly faced when I started my business was the negativity of some people saying that I'll never make it. This kind of business would never push off in Guyana. Back then, people didn't even know what microblading was. You know, you had to explain to them in detail, and you had to, they always want to know, oh, what's the side effect? Oh, it's my face. Um, what's gonna happen with the lashes? They wanted to know, is it gonna hurt? Is it painful? And it broke me down for a little bit, because I'm like, okay, nobody's gonna want to do something like this because it's fairly new to Guyana. But then after a while, a lot of Guyanese people are foreign minded and they travel a lot. So they picked up on the services from traveling as well. And that's when they came and they started to find out if anybody in Guyana was doing it. And that's where they would reach out to me and I would tell them, calm down. When I started training to do these services, my trainer there, she was so nice. She was so nice. I had 1,000 questions and she answered every one, and she told me I can do anything that I set my mind to. Sometimes when I was doing stuff and I wasn't getting it right, I started to think, maybe I'm not going to make it, or I'm not going to be good at it. But she was telling me, no, practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. If you want to be the best, you just got to practice. I definitely want my daughter to become her own boss. I definitely want her to feel empowered and feel that, she can be able to do whatever she sets her mind to. Of course, she can be whatever she wants to be. If she wants to be a doctor or a lawyer, I support her 100%. But I want to show her that being your own boss and a potential of having your own business opens up so many doorways for you. Because I never really had that support when I started off my business, and it really broke me down. I know what it feels like. I would tell anybody, it doesn't matter what your idea is. If you think it's silly or if you think it's never going to make it, once you have that dream and that vision and you know that you want to do this, and you should follow your heart 100 and make sure that you go and do whatever it takes to make sure that your business is successful, because at the end of the day, your your biggest fan, your number one fan, and you can make anything possible. I am located on the back road on Mandela itself, just before DSL at Nick's Auto Stop. So if you want to make an appointment, you can always call or WhatsApp me on 603-4444, and I'll be there to answer any questions or any details that you might want to find out about the services that I offer.